guys, welcome back to Quarantine Edition with your girl me, Danii. Today I have a very special guest. He goes by the name of Najaiimusic. He will be joining me today on a live. So guys, if you have any questions for him, then please don't hesitate to, send it in so I can ask him. But yeah, I cannot wait. This should be exciting. And yeah, let's enjoy it. But yeah, also guys, please remember, if you want to catch up with this or you miss it, it will be on my IGTV story. So you'll be able to watch it on there. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm literally going to invite him in now. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. My name
Oh,
is Ray.
that's
Nice to meet you.
oops. What did you say? Sorry.
I said my name is Najee. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Najee, there we go. Okay. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Sorry, I felt I said your name incorrectly before, but now that you said it, it makes more sense. But yeah, anyway, so please, before I get into anything with you, could you please introduce your name again, who you are, what you do, and something we may not know about you?
My name is Najee. I'm a musician from the DMV in America. Uh, I like to sing. I like to write a lot. I don't know if that's if something that guys don't know about me. Something that you guys don't know about me. I like clothes. I like fashion a lot.
Okay, okay. All right then, interesting. So, just to understand you as an individual, where did it all start for you? When did you decide that music was something you wanted to take on?
It started in 2018. I had I went to Rolling Loud in Miami. It was a music festival, and when I went, I was just looking. I was like, I feel like I could do what they're doing on stage. Like I could match that energy. And basically, when I got back to when I got back to Virginia, I had went to the studio, made a song, and met up with this one producer named DJ KO, and we made my first song called Every Day. That's on Apple Music right now and all platforms, and that's where it pretty much started.
That's amazing. So you actually
Say
okay,
it one
we're
more
back.
time.
We're back. Yeah, so I said it's interesting how it all started from going to Rolling Loud in Miami, the festival. You seem very confident as well. So do you feel like that also was something that you wanted to express in your music as well as an artist when you felt that that was what you wanted to do?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely like when I had started it, I was like, I feel like this is what I was supposed to do. Like it just because I've always been around like creative, like being like creative. I've always drawn. I also grew up dancing as well, so it all like tied in together.
Oh, okay. Love the creativity because you've got
Yeah.
a bit of dancing, you've got singing and stuff like that. So that's sick. How did you come up with a name?
The name is actually my middle name. Oh, my bad.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
My bad. It's actually my middle name, Nia J. But the way my mom and dad pronounce it is Najee, basically. So I just made it that way.
Nice name. I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely. Also wanted to ask, what kind of genre would you put yourself in when it comes to your music?
Uh, I would put in Afro soul, the Afro beat, and combined with the R&B soul. I definitely have a couple straight Afro beat tracks and a couple R&B tracks. So it's kind of like in between, crossing between like
Yeah.
Afro fusion.
Who would you say inspires you when it comes to music?
Who inspires me? Uh, Everything inspires me, from life to the females I deal with, from just my relationships with people. Even like I would say like some of my favorite artists like Drake, Chris Brown, all of them. Everything inspires me.
No, that's it. That's it. If you could perform anywhere, yeah, at any festival, where would you perform and why?
I would say the O2 Arena.
Why
Yeah,
though too?
because it's outrageously huge, and I just feel like that type of energy is crazy. After watching DeVito perform, after watching his performance on YouTube and just watching everybody that's performed there, it's just like I feel like that would be like
Mm.
the most perfect spot to perform.
Yeah, the ideal spot. And I hear you that, and plus there's loads of people to hear you perform. So they'll be, taking pictures, putting it all over Instagram. So it's the best place. No, definitely, I
Yeah.
get you with that. Yeah. So you've got your song out right now called Busy Girl. How did that happen? How did you create that song? And what was the process behind it?
So at the time, the girl that I was dealing with was just super super busy. Never really had time, but like we would always like chilling and then like just vibing. And I was at the studio with Booney and Santa, and we just was freestyling. Santa was playing on the guitar, and I started freestyling. And
Hmm.
then Booney heard it, and then Booney was like, "All right, let's make." He was like, "Yeah, let's make this into a song."
Hmm.
So he started playing it, and then I just laid it down, and then Santa was playing the guitar on it, and that's how it became.
Yeah, it just came all together quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your process it seems quite quick as well, because obviously, like you've gone through your experience of having someone who was always busy, and then you was able to create it quickly. So would you say like when it comes to writing your music, you're the kind of artist that goes straight on your experiences, so it's easy for you to write, or would you say music like you'd have to know the instrumental before you know what to write about?
Not necessarily. Like sometimes like, it depends. It depends on the situation. Uh, Sometimes it'll take me like about a week or two to write a song, or sometimes it could take me a day. Just depend on how I'm really feeling in that moment. Cause it's just like when it comes to writing, I also look at it as like how can I relate to other people too,
Hmm.
and how I can reach out to them for them to understand like what I'm going through or what I've seen someone go through or like just everyday life. Just try to make it relatable to every situation.
No, definitely. And from what you were saying about you want your supporters to be able to relate to what you're going through as well. Have you had people message you directly or even just comment on your post about them resonating with it or really liking it?
Yeah, I've had some fans really DM me saying that this like when I dropped my EP in October, I had fans like telling me that they needed the EP at the moment,
Mm,
like it really helped them at the time, and like a lot of people say that they're dealing with stuff too, and they've listened to my music and like they really relate to the situation going on,
mm-hmm,
and it's like they definitely do reach out and they definitely tell me that they love the music and that it's helping them go through a situation as well. And I
hmm.
really appreciate them because I wouldn't be anywhere without
Yeah.
them as well.
Yeah, no, that's really sweet. Like, because obviously you putting that out there and it resonating with someone that really does a lot. Do you know what I mean? That really does a lot. Um, and as an upcoming artist, how do you balance things? So, like personal life, friends, music.
Uh,
What would you say your process is?
uh, it's hard. It's a hard to struggle. I mean, it's hard to manage a lot of it. Sometimes it's making the time for it. Like, say I'll record at my house, like my home studio, and then I'll go to my actual studio that I work with my other creatives.
Hmm.
And when it comes to like my work life, my friends, I just whenever I have the time to, I'll chill out for a couple hours and then just get back to it
Hmm.
to the
Yeah,
grind.
yeah. You seem quite organized. You seem like you know, okay. Even though it's hard, you know how to kind of balance things, which is good. What would you say is something you've learned as an artist coming into the scene?
As an artist coming into the scene, expect the unexpected because the unexpected is preparing for you because
Hmm.
you never know what could happen with all of this because it's just like when you're doing this like you're doing it because you love it and
Hmm.
at the time like anything could happen like you can get that big moment or get that great opportunity you never know because it can come out of nowhere so just
Hmm.
like expect the unexpected because it's always preparing for you.
Hmm. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely say it's great advice that you've given because, you know what I mean, things change all the time. You just don't know what to expect. You know, you've always got to be ready. So coming with what you said, obviously we're going through a difficult time right now with the whole pandemic. That's an unexpected time. How are you coping when it comes to putting forward with music or just ideas? How have you been with it?
Uh, when it comes to music, it definitely gave me more time to focus on it.
Hmm.
Because right when the pandemic had originally hit, that's when
Hmm.
I had really started working on my EP and my project. Just on a whole bunch of music, just because I had the time to. I wasn't really, wasn't really working as much. So it's like now that I have more time to do it, it was just, it felt like it was easier for me
Yeah,
to
you
do
got
my
that
music
kind of
side.
peace.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Okay. So what would you say we are to be expecting with it now? Like, what's the next step for you?
Mm, expecting more personal verses, like you guys are gonna hear a lot more like in depth to who Najee is and what he's dealing with.
Hmm.
Uh, a lot more Afrobeat and some more R&B. Um, just, just, just a lot of new content as well. A lot of
Hmm.
videos coming out as well. So I'm preparing to drop a lot.
Okay. All right. Well, can't wait for that. I hope you guys are listening in. You go and follow him on Instagram. You know, keep up with his music. Stream Busy Girl because he's sick. You know. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Any future collaborations you can tell us about, or people you wish
Future,
you could collaborate with or want to?
future collaborations. My guy Toby Drills. We got something coming up soon.
Okay.
Lake, my man Lake as well. We got some stuff coming very soon. We as I work with the collective, also have an EP dropped as well called Cure that we dropped in the middle of the pandemic. But yeah, a lot of collaborations coming up
Yeah,
soon.
man. I'm loving this. You're
Yeah.
literally just giving it to us, like ready, prepared. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving it. Okay. Also, I wanted to ask, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 23. I just turned 23, like last week. Yeah.
23. Okay. Yeah, your work rate is mad. Your work rate is mad because just that 23 coming in and you've already got things prepared and set up. It's like, that's amazing. So you're not far from me. I'm 22. So hearing that, I'm just like always like wanting people our age to win when they put themselves out there. Do you know what I mean?
hmm
But yeah. Looking at the scene right now, what is one thing you'd say you change to make lives easier for those coming in and wanting to progress?
Uh, focusing on the goal and focusing on the mission. So I've been taking my time to just taking my time and
Hmm.
really
Get comfortable.
yeah.
Mm, definitely got to. What would you say is the pros and cons for you? Like, what would you say has worked well for you, and what have you said has kind of not worked well for you?
Uh, sometimes when it comes to like me writing my music, I'll stick to one idea instead of just
Mm,
exploring more vibes on certain tracks. Uh, but for pros is like the energy that I give out when I sing my music and that other people feel like I feel like that's the pros for me. Like people just reaching out to people and reaching them on a different level because music always touches people a different kind of way
mm,
and you always feel it a certain type of way. Get someone to feeling. So it's like that's definitely a pro. But for cons, I would say just sometimes in that creative space, and sometimes you feel like you're overwhelmed and
mhm,
trying to express yourself differently. So it's like that would probably be the con for me.
mm. Yeah, no, definitely. Would you say that though it makes you different though? Because obviously, like, even though it could be a con, it could still turn into an advantage.
But yeah, definitely. It's
Mm,
definitely
yeah.
an advantage as well.
Yeah. And when it comes to negative comments and stuff, like how do you kind of not look into that or take it on?
I try not to focus on it. At the end of the day, is you just gotta stay positive. Anything that's said negative wise, just take it into account and just keep working.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So, coming towards the end of our interview, I've got a couple more questions for you.
Mhm.
So the first one is, okay, I'm not sure how it is over there for you currently at the moment, but when we're out of this whole pandemic, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Uh, Hopefully tour.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and that's pretty much it. Touring with my team.
Mm-hmm.
A
Where
little
would
more.
you like to tour around?
Uh, Definitely around the United States, but also in Europe as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of that would definitely be a good space to travel to and
Yeah,
reach.
no, that'd be a sick shot. Definitely, definitely. How is it for you in the United States, by the way? Like, how is it currently at the moment?
Right now it's pretty chill. There's nothing really much going on. Like not really too much club events. So it's like
Mm,
everybody's chilling.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's
Yeah.
is really being to themselves right now. Social distancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. But yeah. Okay, so my other question to you is, if it wasn't you doing music, what do you think you would have taken to do instead?
Uh, Originally I had went to school to be an architect because I like to draw and I like to just create. Like I always thought I can create buildings or
Mm-hmm.
have some kind of sense to like put something together.
Mm-hmm.
Like building wise and just being able to design stuff like rooms and just structures. So I feel
Yeah,
I would have been an architect if I wasn't doing music, just something artistic. Or
yeah. No, that's sick. No, you should definitely still do something with that, a little bit, because that is so cool for you to still like, or be really good at architecture or have an interest in it. You should definitely like consider maybe doing like something at the side of it a little bit, because you don't know who it could inspire.
hmm yeah, definitely, definitely. I also do want to go back to school to be an audio engineer and doing a lot more with that as well.
No, definitely. That's sick. No, definitely look into that because I thought that that'll be sick. Something that will really do you good. Do you know what I mean? It's always good to have like other things that you're interested in as well as your main thing, which is music.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm coming up to my last question with you. Okay. Okay, before I get to my last question, another question I'm gonna ask you is if there's someone who is in the exact same position as you, let's say they've got one song out or whatever, but they need more advice on how they can push themselves out, what would you advise them?
Uh, Keep working, definitely.
Mm,
Also just reach out, make connections.
mm,
Definitely, that's where it's at as well. When you have more people that you can talk to or reach out to help you get your music out there is definitely the best thing to do.
yeah, yeah, no, definitely. No, I feel that's good advice and something people can take on for sure. Okay. Okay, now I'm coming to my massive question. Now, are you ready for this question?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You're ready, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Okay, so my massive, massive, massive question is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
Legacy I want to leave behind. I wanna I wanna do something. Basically, my legacy I want to be. I would basically everybody wants to be great, but I just want to be known for like just making great music and spreading positivity and like with my music I spread love and
Hmm.
how it has ups and downs. So I just want to just remind the world that there's is love and just bring people closer with my music and
Hmm.
just just spread positivity for real, for real.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I definitely believe that you'll be able to achieve what you want as well. Do you know what I mean? Because your song out already, it does bring that. Do you know what I mean? I see it with the supporters, the comments on your page and stuff like that. So, now that's an amazing thing to have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, but as we've come to the end, honestly, I just want to thank you so much for being able to speak
Nah.
with me.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate you.
oh, it's all right. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything you want to say before you go? Or,
Uh, shout out to you for having me on your live, your interview. Appreciate you very well. My team appreciates you. For everybody watching, stream Najee the EP on all platforms. My favorite track is Sweet Love. And yeah, just everybody's love and peace. Najee.
Thank you so much, Najee. I wish you the best with everything, and yeah, continue to do your thing and keep succeeding.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You too.
It's all right. Thank you so much. Well, take care. Bye.
Bye.
So that was Nigel, guys. So yeah, guys, please check out his Instagram. Like he's sick. You know what I mean. Add his songs to your Spotify. You know, listen on YouTube. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, guys, like I said, this will be on my IGTV, so you can check it out if you've missed anything. But yeah, guys. Anyway, take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Oh my god.